Hello and welcome to What the Flick, everybody. I'm Matt, this is Alonso, this is Christy. We're doing the quick open. I'm also playing the part of Ben today. I have not seen the movie. We're talking about How to Survive a Plague.
Yes, this was a documentary that premiered at the Sundance Film Festival. It is now opening in, I think, about 6 theaters nationwide this weekend. It is about the AIDS Coalition to Unleash Power, also known as ACT UP, and how basically a group of men and women who were literally fighting for their lives managed to push the government and big pharma into coming up with what we now call the AIDS cocktail, the protease inhibitors that stopped AIDS from being a death sentence. Check it out.
To be that threatened and to not lay down, to stand up and to fight back is just incredible.
I did not know a whole lot about this time and about how important this group was to getting the drugs out to people who needed them. I didn't know any of this. Did you know this?
Well, you know, I mean, I lived through part of it, and I know a lot of the history there, but I have to admit, I didn't know this story.
Right.
Nobody had really connected the dots for me the way that this movie does, and I think it's really inspirational, particularly when you look at current movements like Occupy. You know, this is a movie that really reminds you that you can make a difference, that you can agitate and educate and get in the face of the people who need to make changes and make them do the right thing, basically.
Right, and they were very clever in a lot of the more showy, stagey ways that they had these protests.
They were very media savvy.
Right, they did a kiss-in.
Right.
Or, where did the kiss-in take place? I can't remember. Someone's office. If
Right, and they would
to
do die-ins and all that kind of stuff. But I think part of their media savvy was that these guys captured everything they did on video and with multiple cameras.
Right.
So what's cool about what director David France gets to do is that, you know, you see a documentary and a lot of times you'll see like TV news footage or there's one camera sort of shooting what's happening. But if you have like an action, you know, like a protest or a meeting and there's 3 different cameras and the documentarian can find all that footage, then you get to edit. You get angles,
right.
You know, you have a choice of what you're going to show and you can cut it together. And I think that makes this movie even more sort of exciting than it might have been otherwise. Although the storytelling is really strong, the way he kind of takes you through what was going on in this country, how AIDS was affecting certain communities, how the mass media was dealing with, or not dealing with, how the government was not dealing with it, and how the people involved took steps to make changes.
Yeah, the fact that they had so many people documenting so many events back then, you know, is an amazing kind
80s,
of precedent.
Big clunky video cameras,
actual
you know.
videotape. But
With
I mean,
a little briefcase.
Yeah,
Yes,
and
power pack.
now everyone tapes everything. I mean, mundane stuff, but they had the foresight to do it, and people hung on to it, and it must have been a total pain in the ass to cull through all that video, the hundreds and hundreds of hours of video.
I can imagine. And you know, and I've seen, believe me, a lot of AIDS documentaries over the years, and what's really great about this one is that it's certainly the most hopeful one I've ever seen, because it's not just everyone dies at the end, you know.
AIDS.
Exactly, yes. But what's also cool is that there are some people in the film who do die and others who don't, and the way that the narrative unfolds, it's almost kind of suspenseful to find out who winds up surviving and who doesn't, and it's so moving. I mean, this is my favorite movie of the year so far.
Wow.
Doc, narrative, whatever.
Wow.
I cannot recommend it highly enough. If you are in a city where it is opening, go see it. If it comes to where you are, go see it.
Well, I think this is a good time for you to give your number then.
It's been a while. 10.
Woo! You're going big guns on this one. What was your last 10?
Attack the Block.
These are very different movies, although they're not. Something is being attacked here. My number is 8. I liked it very much as well. So that's a 9 average for us.
And it's 100% on the tomato meter right now.
Nice.
Yeah. It's not depressing. I think the idea of an AIDS documentary is like an eat your vegetables kind of thing.
Yeah,
it's not that.
It's not a bummer. It is exciting. It is suspenseful, and
it's funny.
And you will be energized. You will be energized to make whatever change you want to see in the world, to go out and do it, because these guys did.
Make that change. Bye. Thank you. Bye.